Art to me is, well, my art is why I'm alive. Art to me is freedom of expression to make anything you want, and it's a spiritual thing. It's like a, okay, what is art to me? Art to me is everything. I'm Eugenie Spirito, born and raised in Los Angeles. Ever since I was a little girl, I was recycling, and I guess you could say I recycle stone. The environment to me is, you know, if we don't have the environment, we don't have a place for our children. We don't have a place for our animals. With stone, you're making negative space. You have to see a negative space. So, like, an example would be, you know, think of a bagel. You know, when most people think of the bagel, they're thinking of the circle. I'm thinking of the hole. So it just connected with how my brain works. I think in negative space. Once I figure out what spot to begin at, I am lost. My body falls away, and it's just a complete connection to what I would call the source energy. Whatever's happening in my life, good, bad, all of it, once I'm in the groove carving, and for 3 hours at least consistently, I'm gone. I look at the stone for months, and then it begins to talk to me. So even though I might have an idea that I want to carve, there's a dialogue I am in with each stone. Even though I've got my inspiration around me, even though I've got an idea what's in the stone, I can see the sort of a shape of it, I can see a female torso. I'm an abstract impressionist, so I want it to look like something, but not exact. I was an art business major, and sculpting was part of what you had to do to get a degree. And painting, I just wasn't into it enough. And when they told me about sculpting, it was home. I was so lucky living in New York City, my first real sculpting class working in stone. I happened to get world-renowned sculptor Philip Pavia as my teacher. He took me aside and said, I want you to apprentice with me in my studio. And he was really my only teacher, and just once again got very lucky. Like, this was meant to be, that I'm on the planet to carve and to hopefully leave the planet a more beautiful place when my time comes.